Biggest mistakes, right, when moving to Central Florida, or I think things that people that have relocated here underestimate.
Right,
So
right, yeah.
I guess I'd start with the weather, right? If you're not used to the humidity, then it definitely takes some time to get acclimated, and we've come to embrace it. But I know for some, it can be overwhelming, right? The heat, the humidity, and it is a good 6 months out of the year down here. So not to underplay it in any way.
And I think you can underestimate the traffic. There really are different areas and locations, so you have to do the research, use advisors like us to help you find the right area for you, because even though we're centrally located and you can get anywhere you want to go in 30 to 45 minutes, on a day-to-day, you really want to be careful and make sure you're in that right area, or the traffic can be troublesome.
Right, and I think the last point here would be knowing that right location, knowing where you're gonna have to commute every day, and knowing those roads, because sometimes the roads in and out to certain neighborhoods are so congested, especially around rush hour, if they're 2-lane roads. And then the flip side of that is people say, well, I don't wanna pay for the tolls. Well, it's really one or the other. So it's a trade-off. You might have to pay for the tolls, but get home quicker or get to work quicker.
So you need to make sure that they're open to areas, because a lot of times when you're on the computer and you're searching, that really isn't for you, even though it seems like it is. You got to get here, you got to be on the streets with us, looking, seeing how far it is to your potential workplace, like really diving into that neighborhood. Because also, if you have a family, there's schools to worry about, there's not to worry about.
Yeah, that's a huge point, because not knowing, like they'll say, I mean, that's happened so many times over the years, right? I want to be here or here or here. And then they get here and we say, okay, that's fine. Let's go look here, but then let's also look at all of these other areas. And I tell you, 9 times out of 10, they end up settling someplace where they never thought, because it's so hard to decipher when you're just looking on the computer and not actually getting it.
I mean, it does happen. Don't get me wrong, it does happen. But to be on the computer and find your dream home in Central Florida, come down, take a look. You know, take a look at the surrounding areas and the commute and the schools and all that.
We can be your tour guide, so.
Yeah.